Hi there, welcome back to Just Making It. I'm here with Lisa today, and we're at Egg Progress Days at State College, Pennsylvania, 2024. Let's go see what they got. We're going to do some spraying.
I mean, it's hard to say how that, it could be a bad crash. I mean, it depends a lot.
Yep, it's spraying right now.
If you're empty, then you're 100 pounds.
That should be the case on the motor.
No, that's the biggest one. Yeah, so there's 8 individual motors. There's 2 on each arm, so there's upper and lower. They're all independent, but they all go. You can do whatever you want after we deliver it. It's not a foul, so I hold the bag. But ultimately, the guy that is designed for it knows if you get caught, you're on the road.
Yeah, we got a drone right there. And we got a helicopter right there.
Yeah, we haven't seen any incidents like that just because basically it's nothing to do with this.
He's gonna come in for a landing here. Here's one of these drones here. A T40 drone package is $20,000. And that's used. Wow. Okay, here's a Dukes Far 7250. It's got a disc spine in the front. And it's got 2 disc spines in the back. This is what their disc spines look like underneath here. It's got the rubber rollers. They're gonna cut alfalfa. Do a lot of hay with that thing. Okay, here we got a Fendt tractor, and it's gonna mow some hay here with the disc spines on it. It's got 1 in the front, 2 in the back. They're gonna mow some alfalfa here. Cutters at a time. Okay, here comes John Deere. It's their disc spine 300, S300. This one's not a center pivot. It's sort of like the 530 I have at home. I got the older version. Look at them go. They go through that like a hot knife through butter. Here's a 130M John Deere hooked to a John Deere disc bind. It's the S300. This is the S300 underneath.
Pardon?
Same as the older mowers.
It'd be a C300.
It's got the flails in the back.
Here, this exact frame, this exact cutter bar, just with a center pivot tongue design on it.
It's a good system right there. Durable.
Yep, you can get this machine right here in the center pivot, 10 foot, 10 foot.
Okay, here we got New Holland. It's the disc bind 310 Plus. I believe it's their newest one. And they're going to start cutting some hay here. It's a center pivot. It's called the Momax 2. I don't know too much about these things. It's an Electrosteer 7350 manure spreader, liquid. Check this out. Thing's huge. It's got discs in the back, and I guess it discharges through those big hoses. That's nice. Look at that. You put it directly between those discs. And then you got those discs in front that would definitely put it in the ground. That thing is massive. Here's a smaller one. Look at the hitch on this thing. Thing's built like a tank. Very nice. Magnum 4000. Here's a nice little sprayer. Let's see. I think I see a price on it. $43,000. $43,000 for that thing. Crop care. Here's a neat little dump cart. $44.99. Little dump. Knockabout. Thing's pretty slick. They make smaller ones too. Crop care. Alright, check this out. We've got some logs on there. It takes that log, puts it on that rail, comes around. You got a couple motors here. There's hydraulics. Comes out here, splits it. Right there. Comes down, goes up the elevator, right out to the wood pile. This is called a brute force. Right from the log to the split. Here's something I'm interested in. It's a little tractor and a little sprayer. And that is in my budget right there. It comes with the tractor. Check this out. This is the AeroQuip portable corral system. It all folds up, transports. This thing is huge. They don't even have it all folded out. This is just one half, while the other half is still folded up over here. And this side's folded out over here. Take a look at this thing. Looks like it's all on wheels. There's a couple chutes in the middle. Yep, that's a And then it looks like they got a chute on wheels right here. Very nice.
Well, actually, I'm happy to be rated because
For everyone out there that needs drainage in their field, check this out. Look at that digger right there. This thing is massive. This is where your pipe goes on in the front here. Inner drain 2040 GP. Look at the people here. It's packed. This is the Exact Merge John Deere 12 row corn planter. Very nice. This is what the row units look like.
But everybody that tested it, theirs was perfect.
Let's check out this tractor. Dual wheels in the front and back. Look at that. It's pulling that big corn planter. A lot of outlets. Very nice. 370 8R John Deere. This is a Kinze 3605 corn planter. Liquid. Sort of like my corn planter at home. I got a Kinze 4 row. It's like the older 2000 series. Let's take a look at a row unit here. Oh yeah. Very nice. Here's that Case International 2150 corn planter. Take a look at this tractor first. It's a 380 Magnum. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at this corn planter. I couldn't tell you what kind of tanks those. I know liquid fertilizer, but it's got a big tank in the front and 2 in the back. Here's what the row units look like. Looks like there's like shocks or adjusters in the front, row cleaners.
Yeah, well, like I said, we were looking at some of these combines.
Here's what the row units look like.
Yeah, see here, he's only 16 rows. Yeah. That's what's breaking. Yeah. Okay.
That's a 1200 series, so I would not put the force on that.
Here's the Fendt Momentum 23 corn planter. That's what the row units look like.
Conventional, non-conventional. If you get it conventional, you might not even want that.
I did like the feel for
So this is what you call narrow roofing. It doesn't go 20 to the side.
Let's go over here and take a look at this tractor. Thing's a beast. Here's what the rear end looks like. Look at that hitch. Dual wheels in the front and back. 728 for Vario Fendt. That looks like a bunch of weight in the front right there. Holy cow. Okay, Lisa's standing in front of an 8335R John Deere. That is a nice tractor. How much is that tractor, Lisa? I see a price on it.
A lot.
Let's see. It's on the door. Show price. $182,500. Sells with matching duals. How do you like the inside, Lisa?
Perfect.
Got a buddy seat. Yep. That's a used tractor.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's used. Let's take a look at the back.
What we need.
See what the back looks like. All right, next to it we got a S780 John Deere combine. That's nice. Look at the size of those tires. 650 85/38. And this combine has the price also on the windshield here. $259,000. Lisa's getting inside. What do you think, Lisa? You gonna buy that one? Okay, next to it we got a nice sprayer. It's a 4940 John Deere. 3,100 hours, 2012. That is a big sprayer. It's got big tires. What's it got on it? 380 105 50s on it. You can cover a lot of ground with that thing. Those tires are about as tall as you, Lise. Stand next to it.
Taller.
Yep. Look at that. Here's an S670. $199,000. And it's got a different kind of suspension on it. Look at this. Yeah. They got it mounted up on this block. That's pretty cool. Pro Drive, 1,600 hours. Pretty nice. Okay, next to it we got a 7230. They won $117,500 for this tractor. Local trade-in, 2,200 hours, 2011. It's a 7230 premium. Nice tractor. If you guys are interested in any of these, there's the dealer and the phone number. Okay, here we got a roto mixer. I never got to see the inside of one of these. Let's see what it looks like. I guess it mixes everything up. Wow, look at that auger in there. Oh yeah, I guess you can throw a bale in there, round bale, anything. Mix it right up. It's got big blades on the bottom. Wow, look at that blade. Nice. These are becoming more and more popular, these. Pottinger. Tedder. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 10. Very nice. Tedder. Here's the disc spine. Pottinger. A nice vent tractor. That is nice. 724 Vario. This is the tractor we saw in the field mowing the alfalfa. It's got 2 mowers in the back and 1 in the front. And look at this tractor. Oh, this is a Fendt Vario 933. Lee, stand by that back tire there. Give these folks an idea how big that is. Look at the size of that tire. 750 70 44s. That is big. It's got all your controls in the back. Wow. Very well built. Big tires. I wonder how much fuel you burn with this. I bet you it's not easy on fuel. See the motor. Wow. That is a big motor, fellas. Looks like weight in the front here, Lise. Here's a 936 Vario Fendt tractor. That is a big tractor. Michelin tires on the back with a bunch of weights. Here's what the back looks like. It's got lots of outlets, Lise. I like the controls on the fenders. That's a heavy machine there. Lisa's gonna climb inside. Looks like it's got the DEF.
Ooh.
Is it nice, Lise?
Yeah, this sits nice. And everything is right here.
Laid out nice?
Laid out really nice.
Looks like you got a couple computers there.
A couple of monitors, 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
But everything's within my arm's reach.
Look at that up top. Is that a TV? What is that hanging down there? To your right. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's another monitor.
Isn't that something?
There's 3 monitors in it and a room for a pad.
Oh, okay. Well, save your money up, Lise.
This could wait.
Okay, this is a Martin 2430 merger for the hay. It rolls up on top onto this conveyor and spits it out. Pretty much flops it over. Thing's well built. Probably takes some horsepower to pull this. Okay folks, a lot of people are interested in this. This is a bale bearing. It gangs up your small square bales and puts them in bundles with the twine, wraps them. This is what they look like. The square bale goes into here and it goes through the machine. This is a 5250T bale bearing. This is the ramp. Comes off the baler onto there, goes around, goes in, and then you got all your twine right here. Holds a lot of rolls. These things are nice. You can just bunch up all your square bales together instead of handling them all at once, but you're going to need a machine to lift it. And if you sell hay, this is the way to go. Sell it by the bundle. I believe this is called a Manitou. It's a lift, like a crane. It's got a bucket on the end of it. Boy, would this come in handy.
You can paint the barn.
Yeah, I could paint the barn with it. I can lift things with it. Pretty neat. Right there's the name of it. All kind of uses for this thing. Yeah, it's got a nice lift on it. Here's a Gale AL750, and it looks like they got a grapple on it for square bales. That thing would come in handy. And you can see what you can put on it. Dozer blade, bale spike, material bucket. Very nice. Okay, we're headed towards the cat booth. I see some cat skid steers here. Let's take a look at them. 262D3. That's nice. It's got an auger on it. Let's see inside here. Boy, that looks nice. It's probably pilot controls. Nice skid steer lease. There's a nice little useful vehicle there. There's a 22.6D3. It's a little bit smaller. Very nice cab. We got a tractor down there on a Vermeer. I'll have to see how big it is, but man, is he tedding. And here's a little, this looks like an Ash. Yep, an Ash tedder. We're tedding that alfalfa. Look how nice of a job that does. Next to him, we got a Kubota on a discbine. He's doing some cutting. Okay, we got a tedder coming up here. I believe it's an 8 spinner. Vermeer. Look at that. That's an 80 horsepower tractor operating that. Boy, I'd love to have something like that. You could do a lot of hay. Very nice. Look at that little tractor pulling that tedder. Very nice. That's an Esch. Here comes that 8-spinner. Doesn't take much horsepower for one of these. Over here we got the Esch 4-row. And you can see he's on a smaller tractor on that one. Gonna dry nice. Here's a nice New Holland Pro Kart 1022 wheel rake. That's a 10 wheel. Doesn't have a kicker. It's nice though. Here's a nice disc spine. It's a 313 Plus by New Holland. See these blades on the bottom? You know, I have a John Deere, but you can see that they're heading towards their direction. I mean, these things are getting well built on the bottom. It's a nice mower. And this is a center pivot, which it means it turns at the center there. It's got rubber rollers in the back. That's nice. Here we got another one. It's got rubber rollers in the back. And I'm sure you can get the flails too. What model is this? Okay, now you saw the cutting bar of the last one. And this one is more of their older style. See how thin it is? This is the older style mower. Their newer styles favoring more like the Kuhn and the John Deere. So here's their newer model. See that there? Well, I shouldn't say newer, I should say more advanced. That's what that looks like. Okay, here we go with New Holland round balers. This is a 450 Utility Plus. This is probably like a 4x4 baler that is pretty much manual. You know, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but that's what they look like. Right there. Let's look in the front here. Okay, it's got net wrap. Let's look in the front here because mine has a pin that breaks right around this area. This might have a clutch on it. I see it goes straight to the gearbox. It's got to have some kind of pin. And it's connected to it's a Power Star 75 New Holland. Nice little tractor. Nice for a small farm haying. Okay, here's a 120 Power Star New Holland with a loader, 4-wheel drive. Very nice tractor. It's got the skid steer handles in the front. Let's look inside this. Yep, it's nice, all brand new. You can't see a thing, it's all covered in plastic, but it is nice. Very nice tractor. It's got the DEF, everybody loves that. Okay, here's a little bit more advanced baler. I could tell just by looking at it. It's got crop cutter underneath. Yeah. Here's what the inside looks like. See the cutters? The blades on that roller right there. Might take a little bit more horsepower for this one to do that cutting. That's probably a 4x5. Here's another merger, and it's connected to a T7 190 New Holland. Nice tractor. Here's a CR890 New Holland combine. Really nice. And it's connected onto a McDon grain head. Look at the hookups on this thing. This thing is massive. Nice cab. Instead of having like an old-time auger like on the older combines, this has got a belt on each side, and it all feeds to the center. That thing must be 30 foot long. Very nice. Twin rotor. Let's see the back end of this. Okay. Let's get underneath here. That's what the back end looks like. Everything, it looks like it gets pushed down and out. Here's a T7 300 New Holland. Here's a New Holland Speed Rower 220 plus. And this thing looks like it could cut some hay. It's basically a hay cutter. Durabine 416 plus. There's the disc bines, or the discs in the front. That's what it looks like. Very nice. You can cut a lot of hay quickly with this thing. There's the motor. Here's a 5S 145 Massey Ferguson tractor. I like how the hoods are on these. Go straight down like this so you can see in front of you. Especially if you had a loader on that tractor. Visibility is really good. How do you like it, Lise?
Feels tight.
Feels tight? Like closed in?
Yeah. But I like that.
Of course, you were on the bigger tractors.
Right, but I like that everything though is right here for me.
Mm-hmm.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone has something I
You don't
like.
have to reach for it.
No, but every tractor has something I like.
Uh-huh. It's a nice tractor. That would be nice for haying. It's a little bit much for what we need. I think that's 145 horse. I like the front ends on those, Lise. See how that goes straight down?
You can see over it.
Yeah. Aerodynamic. Got lots of weights in the front. It's a nice tractor. Here's a Massey Ferguson big square baler. I don't know what model it is. This looks like where the twine goes, Lise. Oh yeah, you can put a lot of twine in that thing. Look at that, you can put more twine on this side. There's a Massey Ferguson 530R sprayer. That thing's nice. Looks to be maybe 60, 80 foot booms. Sits very tall. You can spray almost full-size corn with this, Lise. Go stand up next to that tire there. I'll give them an idea. That's how tall. Lisa, how tall are you? 5'4". She's 5'4". So yeah, you could spray corn. It's pretty high with this. Here's a 990 Jaguar chopper. Look at that. That thing will chop some corn. Kloss. Next to it, we got a Kloss 7500 Lexion. And it's got a grain head on it with the belts. Go towards the center. Very nice. That thing must be 30, 40 feet long. Kloss. Here's a Kubota M5 111 loader, 4-wheel drive. They're nice tractors. Here's an M6 141, a little bit bigger. M7 154. That's the back end of that looks like. Okay, we got some older tractors here. Let's just go down the line. There's a McCormick Farmall MTA Super. Very nice tractor. Here we got a Farmall 450, a John Deere H, a Model 600 Ford, we got an International 354, a John Deere 50, a Cockshoot 50, a John Deere B, and here's a John Deere H. That seat looks a little hard. Okay, here's a 1940 Ford 9N. A Massey Harris. Steel wheels. Another Massey Harris. A John Deere. Got a McCormick Farmall Super A.
Farmall.
Older Farmall. Don't know the model on that one. Here's a Cub International. And here's a made in Chagrin Falls, Ohio, it says. A Leader. 1949. Never heard of that one. That's the round baler that bales and wraps at the same time. The tail. There's a Massey Ferguson round baler, John Deere. There's a Vermeer. Another McCall, Kubota coming this way. Here comes the Vermeer baler. Gonna pop out a bale here.
All right, we'll have our brand representative and...
Here's a Krone round baler. I think he's gonna pop out one here. This is a new John Deere baler, 451R.
This is sedan grass?
Sorghum.
Sorghum.
Yep. This bale was 1118. That one was about 1150. About 40.
Brand new on the market. Let's see the inside here. 451R. There's the pickup on it. There's the belt. That's a 4x5. It's the other side of the baler. Not too much to it. This takes the place of the 450. Okay, I had to stop here. This is the grain drill I always wanted. It's an Ash 5612. Spacing's 5.5 inches on it. That's what I like about it. And it's built here in Pennsylvania. It'd be nice. I don't have anybody around that I could rent one to find out how they are, but you can rent this one. It's a little bit too far away from where I live though. But yeah, the arm swings out, see? It folds up so you can drive it down the road. It folds up to about 8 feet and it swings out to 12 feet. Very nice. This is what the back looks like. You do a lot of planning with this. Take a look at this lift. That thing will get you up in the air. Looks like a spider. It's got tracks. That would come in handy. I don't know how high it goes, but man, that thing would be tall. Check this out. This is a McFarlane. Looks like a vertical till. 5120. You need some horsepower for this thing. That is a vertical till machine. Heavy. Here's something that I'll probably get in the future. Fertilizer spreader. This is a nice one. It looks like it's all stainless steel. It's got 2 spinners in the back. Big nice tires. It's an NC 6000. And it's a Newton Crouch. Very nice. Here's an S770 John Deere combine. Very nice. Let's look underneath this beast. That's a lot different than my International 1440. Oh boy. Let's look at the back here. It's all laid out real nice. RD35 head on it. Must be 35 feet. And it's got the belt floor. Very nice. You can tell the cab looks comfortable. There's a sprayer, 412R, John Deere. Somebody's working the arms up and down. That thing's built. Look at that. Check out these hoses on the back of this thing. Look at that. Look at all those hoses. Not just for water, for hydraulics. All right, Lisa's sitting in a tractor she likes. It's the 6R 250 John Deere. Looks like she's checking things out in there.
That's a direct link there from, because your other rows you see they work, right? You're seeing your other rows and
Nice tractor.
so the C sensor will make that.
See what Lisa's doing here. Are you coming down?
Yeah.
How's that tractor?
That's 3 cup holders.
3 cup holders, she says.
No,
You wouldn't buy it without that.
oh, I would buy it without that.
Okay.
It doesn't need any of them.
All right.
Everything's where I could use it.
What about a USB port? Do you see one of those?
Yes, it had a spot, exactly.
Okay.
It had a spot itself for your cell phone.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here's an 8R 280 John Deere. Duals in the front and back. That is a huge tractor. Very, very nice. Look at the back end. Lisa's in the 5100M. This is her dream tractor right here, 100 horsepower. John Deere. It's got a loader on it. That's just the perfect size for us, for like doing hay and stuff. Let's see how she likes it. You like it? Thumbs up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
What do you think, Lise?
This is the exact size I need.
Right. That's perfect for you.
It's actually the perfect one.
Yep.
Not too big, not too little. I like it.
Here's a John Deere chopper. Look at the head on that. It's a 9700i John Deere. There's the motor on that chopper. Thing's enormous. All right, we found something that we're really interested in. This is a cattle scale. Right here, to weigh our cows. We want to put one of these right before our chute, just like this. And there's the monitor right there. Go ahead and step on that, Lise. Let's see what it reads. Okay, it's reading 0. Lise, you are 119 pounds. Is that correct?
Off by 3.
Off by 3, she says, so maybe it needs calibrated. All right, I think we found a tractor we can afford. Lise, what do you think, Lise, about this one?
I can reach the pedals.
She can reach the pedals, she says. Yep, and you can mow the grass.
Yeah, I can mow the grass.
Yes, sirree. I think this one's in our budget.
I think this one's in our budget. We can take this one home.
Okay. It's got a 3-point hitch.
Oh, I can pull with
PTO
it.
in the back, yep. You could probably rake hay with this. This is the Ash 4222. This is the one that was out in the field tedding. There's the price on it, 10.4. Those are nice tedders. Nice thing that makes these nice is the tines on them. Well, these bars here are guaranteed for life. Right there. If they break, they'll give you another one. This one here is, I believe, 22-foot span. And it doesn't take too much horsepower to operate these. Right here's a 6-row. 6-spinner, I mean. Folds out. That one's $25,350. They do a good job. Okay, I had to stop here. This is a Kuhn IntelliWrap. It's a round baler. It's sort of like the McHale, where it wraps the bale on the back side. It's got net wrap here. And I thought McHale, I thought they were the only ones that made a baler like this. But it looks like Kuhn's got one. Look at that. It's got the wrapper right in the back. VBP 3165. Very nice. Here's a JCB Fast Track. It looks like a tractor. It looks a little different in the back. Let's see. Boy, is that thing built. Yeah, it's different. The rear end sort of sits back from the cab. Pretty neat. Looks like it's got a mower on the front of it. Yeah, look at that. Disc-spine mower. That's pretty cool. Here's a JCB. It's got a boom, and look what's at the end of it, a drone. Huh. Here's a JCB skid steer tracks. Nice thing about these is that they only have one arm on one side, so that when you enter it, it enters from the side door. Not like a regular skid steer where you enter from the front end. You enter right here. Just like that. It's got a nice mower in the front of it. That thing could be useful. Okay, Lisa's inside the Case International 125 Magnum. That is a nice tractor. She's checking things out. Thing looks comfortable. What do you think, Lise?
I'm having trouble deciding now.
Is it nice inside?
Nice inside.
Looks like it wraps around you.
It's really nice for
Does it?
for me.
Huh.
A lot of electronics though.
I'd like it if it had a loader, and it looks like it's got the brackets there for it. Boy, look at the interior.
A lot of push buttons.
A lot of push buttons, she says.
Instead of,
And look, you got a chrome shift handle.
I know.
Nice. There's what the roof looks like.
Sunroof.
Sunroof, yep.
Everything you need but don't need.
Uh-huh. Nice tractor. I like the front ends. Take a
not
look at this.
bad.
Take a look at this front end, how it's shaped. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a bee. Isn't that cool? Okay, we're looking at a Cedar. It's a 550T Case International. Take a look at all these hoses on this thing. They look like they're feed hoses and hydraulic hoses all together. A lot different than my little Kinsey 4-row. A lot of technology here, I guess. Lisa's got to jump into this tractor. It's a 240 Case International Puma with a front end loader. What do you think about this one, Lisa?
I like this better.
Boy, look at the
I
interior.
like the layout.
Is that leather?
Yes. I like the layout. I like the switches.
Oh
I
yeah.
like the switches better. They're not the pushy.
It looks like you got a nice stereo up there. You got a sunroof. Look at the seats.
Nice.
Red leather.
Almost a full-size buddy seat.
Uh-huh. Got a monitor there.
Adjustable seat even.
Adjustable seat. Probably goes down.
And back.
Yep. That is really nice.
I don't know if it swivels. Probably.
That's what the rear end looks like. Got all these outlets. Here's what I like. See those controls? You can control everything from the back fender to control the 3-point hitch and everything. Here is a Case International 340. Look at that. Got a little Junior inside there. He likes it. Yeah, look at that. How do you like that tractor? Yep. Maybe someday you'll have one like this. Very nice. It's got a big plow in the front. Check this out. Cool. Here's a nice manure spreader, a Kuhn Knight. PS 280. Thing is huge. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's vertical. Yes, it is. Vertical beaters in the back. No, horizontal. Look at that. I thought they all went vertical. That thing is nice. But that would take some horsepower. And that thing looks heavy. Here's a little square bale accumulator. I don't know how many. These things are pretty neat. A lot of people are starting to use them. Each square bale comes down and goes in each section until it fills up, and then it drops them on the ground. Then you come through with a grapple and you pick them up. Here's the grapples for the accumulators. You got different types, different sizes. Check these out. These are deer stands. They look pretty nice. It's what you call hunting in luxury here. This one here has a big ladder going up to it. What do you think, folks? Should we give it a try? That looks like fun. There they go. It only goes up so high. They got cords connected, so it's only going to go so much higher, and then it just stops. Lisa's petting the cows. They're taking it easy. Okay, I'm going down these test plots. And I noticed the corn in all of them, it's not super high this year. My corn didn't get too high. Maybe it was because of the weather, but it all looks pretty good. It's got nice cobs on it. This end one here is pretty tall. Pretty nice. Here's the new Bobcats. This is a 586. Very nice. Closed cab. 566. $564. And you got some tracks over here. $595. And there's a 650. It's got a ditch digger on the front. And a T66. Couple excavators. These things come in handy. E88. There's a grapple on that one. Thanks for joining us today. It was a good show. It seems like there was more equipment this year than usual. Thanks for watching Just Making It.